devil, a supreme being of evil, a evil spirit, a demon, or a term that is used to say to a misbehaved person or individual. By the Oxford Dictionary, it is the definition of devil. I'm the type of person that is very fascinated by how the devil works or the evil is projected in the screen in anime and manga. More than the gods, gods in my visualization are just like sitting back, they have beer in their hand, they're looking at TV and like, hell yeah, my justice. They're the chilled back Australians or some, bouncy titties squirting everywhere motherfuckers. Yes, I'm talking about the Aqua from that anime. Anyways, I always find it more fascinating and interesting to know more about. They're always pulling the string, they're manipulating, they're making it hard for the main character and co to reach their destination in life. And it is always fascinating for me, you know. And I have personally categorized devils sold or portrayed in anime and manga into three different categories, three classes. Anyways, I fucked up the pronunciation. Anyways, and I promise you, the last one is going to be the most interesting type of devil or evil presence presented in anime and manga, period. And before you watch or before you go into that segment, man, please subscribe, man. I have 167. It hasn't gone up, man. Come on, man, please. Anyways, number 3. I'm going from the least interesting. Well, it is interesting, but the least interesting to the most interesting. Okay, number 1 is the most interesting. Now, number 3 is non-scriptural devils. Okay, these are the type of demons or devils. Those are not available on any kind of humans in real life scriptures. Not in Bible, not in the Kabbalah scriptures, not in Hindus Ved scriptures or anything. They just are the portrayal of devil in the screen of anime or manga. Just devils. Most common example or the recent example that I can just pull out of my head is Aura, the guillotine from So Frieren. Did I say that right? Frieren. Frieren. Yeah. Anyways, you remember her, right? Aura, the guillotine. I'm just gonna keep it here. This is Aura the Guillotine, one of the devils that Frieren defeated in the anime. And she is the type of character that perfectly fits the devil. She lures others and she does evil deeds. As in Frieren, the whole demons and devils have a concept. The concept behind it is very fascinating. Frieren says this, and I quote, devil learned how to speak, learned the ability to speak, not to reason with humans, but actually to deceive. That line just hit me such deep in my heart. That changed my definition of devils, why they speak even in the first place. I always knew it, but I never thought about it. Now we're moving on to the second type of devils. Those are the scriptural type of devils portrayed in anime and manga. And most common example, period, Black Clover. Okay, if you have read Black Clover or seen Black Clover, okay, yes, the first devil that appears in the elf reincarnation arc, that is not a devil. That is not a devil that is scriptural. But the ones that are yet to come, okay, in the manga, I'll go through it with a less spoiler as possible, which they are already revealed. But there are three supreme devils. Again, three supreme devils in Black Clover. Number 1 is Lucifero, which is the supremest devil, the Satan of Black Clover, and it also exists in Kabbalah scriptures. And then we have Lucifugus, and then we also have Megicula. Wink, wink. She is the third supreme devil, and the top three in the underworld. Anyways, yeah, and those are all pulled from the Kabbalah scripture. They also hinder, manipulate, and held back the main character from progressing in the story. But at the same time, they're also like, yeah, they were inspired from somewhere, bro. And now the most fascinating type of devil or evil presence. Sorry, I looked that way. Devil or evil presence. Okay, to all those people who left and clicked off this video, boo, man, boo. Losers, man. You who stayed, you deserve it. Okay, now I'm going to tell you the most interesting type of devils in whole of anime and manga. Again, like, if you are into this video, like, I'm gonna tell you the most interesting one. So, subscribe, like the video. And if you also agree with me, comment, oh yes. Anyways, less of begging, more of talking. The most interesting type of devils are the devil of mind. Now, this sounds a little crazy, right? Devil of mind? Motherfucker, that's not a devil. But according to the definition provided by the Oxford Dictionary, any person who misbehave or just evil presence or evil spirit is or can be considered a devil. And the devil of mind is the most interesting type of devils I have ever encountered in whole of anime and manga. Clear-cut example. Okay, I would like to point out there are various. Light Yagami, you could say, was a devil, trying to be a god but was a devil. Griffith, I mean, he was technically a devil. We have Aizen, manipulates, seems approachable, manipulates. That's the baseline of devil. Seems very approachable, and manipulates. Makima from I ran out of hands. Makima from Chainsaw Man. Yes. But the one I'm going to talk about, or that one that fascinates me, is Johann Liebert. The guy, I think I saw like one picture where they just kissed the manga page that Johann's had a face. There was full of lipsticks. Even to the viewers, he is very approachable, but he deceives. He is the most evil presence. To be honest, I was reading this manga. I did not watch the anime. I have still not watched the anime. I read this manga, and it was like 1 a.m., 12 a.m., or like 1 a.m. at night. I was just reading, and my room was very fucking cold. And I was reading the part where it was like, oh, don't look back, there's a devil. He is the devil, he's a monster. Do not look back, do not ever fucking look back. Mistakenly, ever. And that just gave me such a fucking goosebump. Like, the spine was spiraling through. That was just an evil presence, and he at last managed to kill over 50 person in a village without lifting a single finger. Those are the type of devil of mind, which are the most fascinating. Yes, you could talk about any other characters, but those are the most well-crafted characters in the series and or in whole anime and manga, and those are the most interesting types. Well, if you have made it to the end of this video, I think YouTube will recommend you another of the video that you might like. So here is your reward. And if you subscribe, I can post more content like this, exciting, maybe the ones you want to talk about or something. And if you want me to talk about anything else, comment down below. And thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video, and subscribe.